How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing all right. Let's see. Between last time and now, what the heck was that noise? Was that in the game? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, between last time I streamed this and this time, I downloaded all the DLC. Oh, that's seriously creepy. For this game that I had purchased previously. I haven't played it though. All the DLC I had purchased was after my second time I beat the game, just the base game. So, hey Luther, how's it going? Doing good. All right, that's good. Hope you stayed cool today. Did you get all the bikes done? What is creepy? I don't know. I'm wearing headphones, and I hear like these background noises, which I don't know. They seem a little creepy to me. But yeah, do you hear that? I don't know. Yeah, that's just weird. But yeah, I got all the DLC installed. So still have like a pallet and a half, so 27. Holy crap. I thought you were going to be getting some help from your coworkers. Did that not happen? But yeah, what is the name of the DLC for this? Let me see if I can look that up. And I did get some of the like weapon DLC, armor DLC, but I didn't get the like all the what you call it, vanity stuff. Oh, you have? You'd be way behind if you weren't getting any help. Okay. Just not as much as you'd hoped. So let's see. Arrival. I've got Arrival, Shadow Broker, Overlord, Kasumi, and the one that has Zaid Masani. He's in there as well. So hopefully it works. I'm not sure if I need to be logged in or not. It did require me to log in when I first installed them to input my account details. But since then, I haven't had to log in. So let's go ahead and load game. And it's got to be this. Autosave? No, this quick save. All right. So let's see. If I remember right, we just got Mordin from Omega. Thank you for the retweet, Luther. Because you never have enough Mass Effect. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, it does look like they... oh, thank you for the host also. It does look like the DLC loaded. So let's go talk to Mordin, our new crew member. Hello? Oh, spacebar. Right. In this game, spacebar activates things.
Shepard, how can I help?
Now, is the game audio good enough? Will Enforce just finished streaming. Hey, Pi. Thank you for the host. Is the game audio good? Can you hear Morton when he talks? Are my mic levels good? Let's see.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Sounds good? Okay, that's good. You're half here. Well, I don't know. You guys may not want to fall asleep during the stream because something may happen at the end of it. Maybe. Perhaps. It's a surprise.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Now, has anybody else wondered what happened to his other, antenna thing? I always figured it just got blown off during a STG operation. You love surprises? Okay, hopefully this is something you'll enjoy.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
It's a battle scar? Yeah, that's what I figured.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirihi.
Kirihi.
Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I met him.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard Kirihi died on Vermeer. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Wait, did we get these?
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
He's so clinical. Yeah, I plan on streaming maybe 3 hours tonight. Maybe 2.5. Depends how my energy levels are, but yeah, I'm gonna have a surprise at the end. One that kind of requires people in chat to be conscious.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Very clinical, but I love the guy. Yeah, I think he is my favorite character out of all Mass Effect.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
All right. Jacob, the living, breathing, cardboard cutout of a human being. Let's see what email I got. Yeah. Healing of your facial scars from Chief Medical Officer Chakwas. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions within your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I have updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. Yeah, that pretty much sums him up. He's worse than Kaiden. I still don't even know how to pronounce his name. That's how much he doesn't mean to me. From the Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may not know the name, or you may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known, and some utterly unknown, military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. All right. Yeah, it looks like all the all the DLC transferred. That's good. Excuse me. Sorry, took a drink there. Project Firewalker. Commander. The MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Casey and Dr. Robert Alloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. It was last seen near planet Zayona, Elista Ismar Frontier. Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of those lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Now this is weird. This is a weird message because this is from Admiral Hackett. As far as he knows, we've been dead for the last 2 years, so... He still has my email? I don't know how that works. Cerberus Assault Armor from the Elusive Man. Shepard, our armor technicians heard you were back in action and insisted that you should be appropriately equipped. They put together a package that I had delivered to the Normandy. You'll find it in your personal quarters. Fortunately, we know your size. Magnum. Terminus Armor from the Elusive Man. Shepard, our armor technicians found a high-performance suit for you that was manufactured in the Terminus systems. That is to say, it isn't exactly legal in Citadel's space. It's been delivered to your quarters so you can try it on. Hope you like the color. That's how good Hackett is. Not only does he know you're still alive, but how to find you. I guess. Yeah, and this is the Blood Dragon armor, which was the Dragon Age crossover armor thing. So weird. From Elusive Man, Shepard. Jacob tells me you've been keeping an eye out for cutting-edge supplies. Weapons, armor, amps, and so forth. It so happens that I had something waiting for you when you awoke in the Lazarus research station. It was lost in the chaos, but found again when Cerberus secured the station. I had it delivered to the Normandy. Look in the armor closet in your quarters. It'll be hard to miss. Now, these three armors that they have, the only thing that's disappointing is the helmets don't come off. So you always sound like you're, you got a really crappy mic when you talk in cutscenes. Overlord from Elusive Man. Shepard. So now he's gone from Commander to just saying Shepard. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet Ait Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. And then this is an arc projector, which is a heavy weapon. I'm not going to read this. And then rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. They like using that name, Goto. Because I want to say, isn't that the name of one of the NPCs in Knights of the Old Republic 2? That sounds familiar. You hate that? And convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is Golden" to begin the rendezvous. Alright. That's about it there. The helmet's not coming off during cutscenes. Oh, gotcha.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I was just at my private terminal. No new messages. Kelly, you are the worst.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Alright. The only reason why I flirted with her last episode was because Pi apparently never romanced Kelly, because he's like, nothing I do works, but it's really easy. She's like the easiest romance in the universe. What I'm saying is Kelly's easy. She's easy.
Be yourself, Kelly. We don't need military protocol getting in the way.
I agree completely. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I've already gone through those. Okay.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
You gotta flirt with her so she can feed your fishies. That's right, I forgot that was a thing.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Hey, Monkey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. I was explaining to the other people in chat that there's a surprise at the end of this stream, so you may want to be present. If you need to sleep, I understand.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
All right.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Yep, not me. Sleep is for the weak. I don't have a camera, Luther.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people.
Wow.
It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
Oh, see, yeah, you guys figured it out. Yep. I'm going to use my Korean heritage to become a legit social eater streamer. And it will be a midnight snack, yep. A 5,000 calorie snack.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Okay, Monkey.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Oh, wait, I should talk to Edie, huh?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Yes, one Twinkie has 5,000 calories.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
I like that they use Trisha Helfer as the voice for Edie.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Yeah, in case anybody didn't know, she played model number 6 in Battlestar Galactica.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Yeah, number 6. She was pretty hot.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Joker. Just
The
saying.
Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Yeah, something a little less disturbing. Still waiting on news of Mass Effect on HBO. And them announcing her casting for Season 5. What? I am really confused. There's a Mass Effect TV show on HBO, and it's in its 4th season?
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Wishful thinking. Oh, okay. You got me all excited, Luther.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Are all these going to be blocked?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
You're bad. That's all right.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That would be cool, though. HBO producing a Mass Effect TV show? I would be all over that.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Logging me out? Was I ever logged in? What the hell? What does that mean? Oh wait, no. This isn't how it works. This is how it works. Okay.